The headphone. Take it out. The mic on?
Yeah.
And you start already?
Yeah.
Everybody, I don't know what happened with the live, but
I checked.
Got cut off.
I'm not sure.
It got cut
Not
off.
sure what happened
live
on the
got cut off.
last
So
live.
don't know what happened,
Everything seemed to have frozen. So
it is what it is.
we're coming back on for a few again. If you can hear, no one checked in yet, but once you check in, if you can hear, if you can just give, well, you know, chat, do the chat room. Okay, Ant Dollars, what was happening before? Did it freeze up? Because I don't know, nobody was talking, and then what I was watching on it is like it went frozen. Hey, Chris Lau, what's up? What's up? What's going on?
Everybody talking?
Everybody's, yeah. They're talking now.
All right, switch up location here. Switch up location.
Corey Blue, we back. DJ Pug, checking in.
You delete that one there?
The first one?
Yeah.
No, I didn't delete it yet.
Should I delete it? I don't have too much confused up with things.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna delete it when we do.
I'm gonna play that sound in a while, you know.
Jesus Christ. Oh, you working today, Chris? No, I can't get it to come back on. Is there a link for the owners? I would have to put the link up, but Cuddy, check in. What's up, Cuddy?
Cutty from UK, big up yourself. What go on, Papa? Long time I not turn on that sound, yeah. But a good 2 weeks. Let me see what I go on, yeah.
Okay, here we go. Now I'm up there.
Check. Audience and check 1, 2, 3, check.
Acme check in. Mark Nurse check in.
Yeah.
Island Flavor FM.
Island Flavor FM check in, yeah. Mark Nurse, look yourself.
Vincente from Mexico.
What? Say it again. Vicente from Mexico. Check in. Bring up yourself. I'll give you a check in, yeah?
Yeah, we had a little bit of technical difficulties on the last live, so we just restart. Yes, Chris Lau. Everybody hit the like button as you're coming in, please, and thanks. Mark Watt, link up again from Jamaica. Good morning, Sound System family. Good morning, Mark.
Morning, Mark Watt. Big up yourself. Thank you for checking, brother.
Steve, you check back in. Thanks. We had some issue. Cutty said they are enjoying some Florida-style weather. Don't get much of it in UK.
Ja.
Yes. All right, you say you want to do something?
Oh, man?
Yeah.
No, I just want to play some tune and do what I do.
I thought we was going to talk about that.
All right, go ahead. Let me wait for my Facebook.
Okay, because I'm going to be deleting the other live, so I'm just going to run back through again. So once again, if you're needing your t-shirts, hats, or hoodie sweaters, please link us at Acid Sound System on Facebook or Instagram, and we will ship it out to you. Also, I will be putting up some of the options in the group also, but if you inbox us, I'll send it to you that way too. So that's no problem. Also, we have my sound of alarm. That's
No ice cream sound, June 7th.
no ice cream sound on June 7th. 5 sounds, 16 bass each. Full day event from morning to evening. That is in West Palm Beach. No one cannot say, I don't want to hear anybody say, oh, I never know about it. It's on this channel. The commercial's on this channel. The commercial is on Facebook, or the flyers on Facebook on both the Facebook group, and on the Acid Sound System page on Facebook, and then also on Instagram.
You need to pin that post too.
It's pinned on his page. Okay. All right. So he's going to go back and go over a few things because the last video is going to go down. Go ahead.
All right, so we have a brand new distro on here. Brand new distro. Reason for this distro is for a powered sound. The same chassis is used for a passive sound. 220 breakout. So 110 on this one leg and 110 on this one leg. So that way you can separate your mids from your bass. It's not on the same leg. The customer wanted, this it's a powered distro. The customer wanted twist lock. So that's what they get. So they have notice 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And this second, the third one here, the fourth one here, right here, or second, is for the back right here. For this plug right here. So this goes in the back of your rack. You plug your small utility on, we call it the Furman, or your regulator, whatever you got, plug in here. You plug your small equipment into that and you do all of that good stuff. So this is brand new out of the box for a customer. Here you got your display lights, just like driving a car. If the speedometer is not working, you'll get some ticket or something will go up. So we got in each leg, they got X, they got Y. That means 2 hot legs, telling you exactly what's going on both of the hot legs. So sometime you go in a building, one of the leg is bad, you got an indicator to tell you what's going on. So back in the days, you used to put it on a piece of board and just plug up things inside it. And that's what you used to do. But now it goes in your rack. So there you go. So if you need one of these, you can link me up. It's pretty, it's nice, it's black. What's more sound people like. You don't got nobody else logo on here. So you can put your name on it. You can put your sound logo on here if you want to. Just let you know that. Okay?
Not the logo, sorry, the name.
The name of your sound can go on here.
Yeah.
And if your logo is done at a certain professional place, it goes on here too. You got to be on a certain format. So if your logo, you just draw it up on your computer, you can't put your logo on here. You can write the name on it. But if it's done under a certain format, you can put it on here. So just letting you know if you guys interested. This is for a powered sound. Let me say it again. This is for a powered sound. And we also have it for passive sounds also. So let me put this here. So people, we got no ice cream sound. We're celebrating 75 years of sound system. Not many people know that existed, because all you hear about is the dub box and the sound name. So I'm here to tell you, this one, you see me do a lot of them, but this one you want to be at this one. This one is a very special one. Every sound is carrying 16 bass a piece and 8 tops, 5 sound. So double those bass boxes. Here we go. So we're celebrating 75 years of sound system, meaning box, wire, amplifier, speaker. That's what we're celebrating. Not the dub box, not the sound name, the sound system itself. Of a day where we celebrate that. So we're celebrating 75 years. It's going to be June 7th. It's going to be June 7th. No ice cream sound. And if you're not familiar with no ice cream sound, I don't know, brother. I take away your sound book. You understand? Famous song. So, touch down and play a little rhythm a little bit. I haven't played my sound in about 2 weeks. I'm busy working. I work 3 jobs. So, I'm going to just play a little instrumental. Then I go back in the, what may I say? Celebrating 75 years of sound system. And make some people take a time to understand what I just say. June 7th, we're going to be celebrating 75 years of sound system culture. You understand? See, if you never make it to none of the... Yeah, I'm up on the live. Where else to talk to me? All right. So, celebrating 75 years, we just get cut off. My brethren, I have to answer him coming up on the road. So, I'm gonna play some famous instrumental. I can't play every instrumental in the book. I cannot play every instrumental in the book. Touch upon some bad instrumental, and then we'll go down the road. Copyright?
When I worry about that.
Yes, Chris Lau. Check in, boss. Rolling. 1 and 9, Joe Roberts. People don't want to see you. Rhythm right here. One of my rhythms right here. Sub dentist. It's a light button, please, as you come in.
Three more rhythm. We just a touch and move.
There you go, boss Rodin.
I'm to be June 7th. No ice cream sound. Johnny, you ready? June 7th, no ice cream sound in Florida. Celebrating 75 years of sound system culture. Well, I know. Now tell you, that one year, come on that one year. It a got nice. Johnny has been ready? Wake up now, man. Quick and fast. What name?
I don't want no ice cream sound. Just do talk for me. I don't want no ice cream sound. There's something to see.
Ease out. Peeking at the bus.
Did it again? Base,
Yeah.
thumb up.
Yeah. Peeking at work. My last song before we do the chat in class.
MV, thanks for checking in.
Only one top playing. No expander.
Play again.
Don't forget, June 7th, no ice cream sound.
And this is not playing.
Only 2 bucks playing. I call that song a Jamaica anthem, national anthem.
Noah, show them which bass boxes are playing. Watch it. Watch it. Oh, so those two behind you?
I'm a thief one song.
Acid sound, with 1 million megawatts of power, crispy chops, clearance range, and mega bass. Acid sound, with 1 million megawatts of power, crispy chops, clearance range, and mega bass.
One goes to the one great guys on the cooler roller. You know the thing going to one place or one part. You know, acid machine on the ground, everything for the level check. So now they're checking some people and Ray 1 and 2s and all these things. See?
Boss Roden said don't broke down the house.
It's turned out.
You turned down, man.
What I got to do with anything? Hey,
Check in where you check in, man.
I'm checking already. No.
Look at the mic, man.
It's blaring right back there.
Can I go ahead and get some likes, please, as you're watching? Thumbs up, I guess.
Are you not people checking?
And I'm checking already.
Tell me, brother.
Yes, them a do them work. Okay, Luke Fang.
Luke Fang from Jamaica. Big up yourself, brother. We play one bad instrumental again, yeah, man.
Luke Fang said rhythm.
Yeah, man, this is one of my art. This is an artist who I know personal as a little youth grew up. Him come from Gregory Park. You know, as a little youth, I have the pleasure of meeting him. I know him house there at Jamaica, but round the corner from my house at Gregory Park. I live at 92 First Avenue, I'm there right around the corner. Ladies and gentlemen, so one bad rhythm to one bad artist. He resides in Canada right now, but him originally come from Gregory Park in Jamaica, St. Catherine, if you want to be direct. This is Leroy Gibanks. Last song, we have a chat. Ready?
I wanna know what you can do for me. I wanna know what you can give to me. I'm always giving you. I'm always doing for you. All you do is say something. All you do is tell me your life. Something.
I played the rhythm earlier on here.
I'm looking for more. Oh, sound good. See, sound good.
Yo, that bass here play like.
And Luke Fang said pull up.
Yeah. Big up low fam. Now give him the pull up, yo. I love what the bass sound. Bass.
Oh, Sapphire girl. Sapphire girl. Sapphire girl.
Right!
I wanna know what you can do for me. Yeah. I wanna know what you can give to me. I'm always giving you. I'm always doing for you. All you do is say Sapphire. All you do is tell me your life. Sapphire. Sound boy. Oh, never home. Yolanda. Yolanda. Home to Yolanda. Yolanda, you're too young to play that song. You're too young to play that song.
Chris Lawson, you have to turn up the mic on the video. Remember, you have the mic on. That's why you have to be conscious. That's why I keep telling you.
Yeah, that mic cannot build for that type of bass line and a type of sound. But anyway, people, don't forget, like I said, June 7th is going to be celebrating sound system itself. Nobody not attached to it, no big name. The sound itself, celebrating 75 years of sound system culture. So this one is where you're going to be, because this one, we're going to be entertaining. It's not going to be one of them things where you just come and a one bagger this and a one bagger that. We are orchestrate the thing that everybody come to this one, have fun. And when you walk away, you can say, yes, next year I will be at the next ice cream sound. You understand? But this ice cream sound that we're doing, even when next year come, if you don't got 16 bass, you can't be a runner up. You understand? 16 bass, 8 tap and a piece every sound. So we got Love Vibe sound, young jugglers from New York, from the Bronx. We got Rhythm Master from Orlando representing Old Town. We say Orlando, but the slang for we DJ name is, we call it Old Town. You understand? And representing we don't one place on our road, Love Vibe sound, Magnet Force 24. So these are seasoned sound. These are sound that you don't see every day string up in our land. So we pick the elite sounds of sounds to be on this one. And then next year again, we're going to pick some more elite sound. It's Nadia Project. You know what? I'm talking too much. A Nadia Project. I'm just talk my talk.
Yeah, you had a face. Let me just check in a few people.
Yeah, man. check in.
Luke. Yeah, I'm working on it. He said all the shirts available for anniversary. I'm still working on it.
She's working on it.
Dimitri, all you should come to Trinidad.
Dimitri, big up yourself. Big up Trinidad and people on the live. Everything good. See? Low funk, big up yourself.
Selector boy, check in. Noah, Bose Rodin said, big up Noah.
Selector boy, big up yourself.
Yeah, okay, Luke. Those shirts I'm gonna have because that's what everybody's gonna be wearing at the event that's working with me. He wants a no ice cream sound shirt.
No problem.
That one I can get you quicker. That's already designed.
Know what I mean?
First base PA, bless up Acid family, just checking in.
First base PA, big yourself. Bless up to you, family. Thank you for checking in. And while you're checking in, please go and press the like button. Go on.
Cobra Live Radio, he said, I only have 4 bins and 2 kick bass. That's it. You still got a sound.
You still have a sound. So we're going to do one. We're going to wait on the boss. Now, she's going to do one like that. 4 bass and 2 tops. We're going to have one of those. But we gotta do the format and I just fling up one and just put it up and say, yeah. No, we have to do it. It's like we do no ice cream sound and it fit the thing. We have my sound string up on the line. We have to do it like that. You understand? So we're going to have one coming up soon where it's just 2 tops, 4 bass.
So, well, I'll make it a group. So you can have up to 6 bass. So you can have 4 bass or up to 6. So that'll be the smaller category.
Don't use our small.
Lightweight. We have lightweight, midweight, and
Heavyweight.
heavyweight.
There you go.
So,
Oh, that woman mean and rude.
that's not mean and rude. You have a lightweight boxer, you got heavyweight boxer. You're still a champion though, right?
I understand.
In your weight. Okay.
Yeah, I understand. But in this something is very sensitive, you know. It's like a titty, so you have to watch what
Well,
you
what
say.
they say? What you always say? If your skin not thick,
If the skin not thick for the business, I've that open up the topics. I have a few wins and I have a few lose. But
Alright.
remember this.
stop for a minute. You're talking to a mic into a mic. So,
Jaja. Can't
so
lock off
either
this.
you're gonna take off the thing and give it to Noah. Take off the one off your chest.
No, go point from the chest.
My name was why?
What would I say breast? But say chest. What's the problem? Give it to Noah.
Oh, wait there, on here.
On your chest.
No. Wallace.
So back to what I was saying. So in life, the hustle that you see here now have grown from this to this to this to this. In stages, here's life in stages. This did not happen for me overnight. Let me just say that. It did not happen for me overnight. I not get here so overnight. I have a few learning lessons and I have a few steps in stone in life. I have a few losses and I have a lot of wins. And the losses that I have helped me to be who I am today. So anybody who want like to them just want to be champion and be the best in a work, so brother. You understand? The losses them help me to grow. The wins them see how hard I'm pushing the business. But don't forget, 75 years. 75 years. Let's stop and think about that. 75 years. Sound system culture. This is not going to be something you hear a lot everywhere. Because everybody busy breaking off the legs off the culture and do what they want to do. That's okay. But my sound, Sugar on the Lawn, is one. This one that we're doing is the first, no ice cream sound. This one, you need to be at this one. Tell the boss, me not come and work today, me sick, me not cough, me not make it, but this one you want to be at. Go ahead, Nadia.
Yeah, so just to piggyback off of what he's saying is that it's this year. I figured it out that this year is the 75th year of sound system culture. So it started in 1950 and we're now in 2025, right? So this entire year, which is so funny, there's a lot more sound system events this year. Not because of that, but it's just ironic. There's a lot of events going on. The next couple of months, there's a lot. So we can't even make it to all of them, but we're going to try to get to at least one or two.
Yes.
Because we have our event, and then we have another event we have in November, which we'll still be celebrating through the entire year. Sound system culture for 75 years. Long before reggae music makes sound system debut. Yes. Well, we're talking about sound system culture specifically.
Yes.
Jamaica. Okay, let me get clarification. We're not talking about PA system.
Yeah.
We are talking about Jamaican sound system culture.
Yes.
That's what we're referring to. So yeah, before reggae music, but you're right because we had mental, we had ska,
Blue beat.
we had blue beat.
We have a whole.
Yes. Long live King Tubby, pioneer in sound system.
Yeah.
Yes, Luke Fong.
Yeah, so when we say 75 years of sound system, I want to get this started. Mean, like I said earlier, we're talking about box, wire, amplifier, speaker. We're not talking about dub plate and who are the big man with the dub plate them, and we're not talking about sound owner. We're talking about sound system itself, by itself. Because everybody break off, piece off of that something and go ahead and do what they want to do. But this are the root of the thing. Without a sound system back in the days, it couldn't be a hit song because the song had to play in the dance. You understand? Not like now, a man just put up a YouTube video and 20,000 people view it and a man say I'm a star. No. But then you have to work to be a star. You understand? So, I should have done this the other day, but I didn't get a chance to do it. And I don't want it to seem like that's because the man not there no more. Never do it, no. So I waited, and this is the perfect time for this for play for me, because the artist here, we had a long debate cutting this song right here. You understand? And a song I mean a lot. This dub plate mean a lot to me. This artist, he's no longer here. But we're gonna play this song. Look at it.
Lucifer, son of the morning, I'm gonna chase you out of earth. Drop the track. Alright. I sit down. Yeah.
Vice President one Max Romeo, think we can.
I said so. I am. Kill out your battery. I said so. Down another way. Kill out your battery. I said so. Set down on your face.
Seven and a half decades of sound system.
Seven and a half decade of sound system. You understand? I don't know who was first, which sound was first, and all
Hold on.
the politics.
So I'm gonna add on to what Selecta Boy said. So he had named a few: Maratone, Tom the Great. Yes, Tom the Great was the first recognized one, and then we had Saxon, which was right behind, and then Duke Reed. So those are the three original pioneers from the 50s. And then we branched off with Downbeat and branched off, believe it or not, with what's my one name from South Florida? Metro Media.
Yeah,
those are branches off from those three.
Or not, Metro Media is one of the oldest sound, one off, the oldest sound that's still here today. I talked to Jimmy Metro yesterday morning. So we're gonna do an interview with him about the sound system and about the sound itself. You know, that's what we do over here. We're not here to bash anybody. We're not here to compete with anybody. We just do the culture and leave it as it is and continue the heritage of the culture.
That is correct. DJ Fridge from UK. He said there wouldn't be no sound without an owner who spent him money and put in the devoted work.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Lloyd Smith,
I
check
agree with
in
him.
from the Bronx. Selecta Boy and Metro Media. They're about long before Stone Love. Yep.
A lot of people don't
know that.
That's why we do this. Even saying the other day I was talking to my friend at the job. He have a sound. A guy that I meet, he have a sound. And I was telling him, yo, we keep no ice cream sound. And I said, yo, may I come? We celebrate 75 years of sound system. I said, where you get that from? How you know that? I said, go and look. It is there. It's not something
Nobody looks up.
about.
Yeah, nobody
don't do the research anymore in this culture. Everybody does listen to what somebody say and just regurgitate that. And in this culture, we got to do the resource. We have the resource. We have Google. We have other people that I know, like Tony Screw, Downbeat. I know him personally. I used to be on that sound, travel with that sound. So there's a lot of history in this culture that you don't hear. All you hear is everybody say, oh, me have the baddest dub, or the sound you have the baddest dub. But when it comes to the sound system culture part of it, the box, the wire, the speaker, nobody really focus on that. And that's why the culture is dying out. Because there's like I tell people from the other day, if we got 15 Noah in the culture still can keep alive. But I don't see 15 Noah in the culture. Noah alone can't carry it. So we have to realize, not because we have our sound. When I fall in love with sound system in Jamaica, as a little kid, the tube amplifier, they call them vacuum amplifier. Jamaican call them tube amplifier. The 10KT, the Morans amplifier, before amplifier got angles on them. Back in the days, amplifier didn't have any angles on them to go into a rack.
It wasn't rackable.
It wasn't rackable. A lot of people don't know that. You understand? So this culture is bigger than me. It's bigger than Noah. But we are just part of the branches and the root that's carrying on the culture. Nadia.
Yeah. Hold on, let me pull up my thing. What people
So
say.
at the end of the day,
Selecta Boy says, sound owners wear many hats.
yes.
Lloyd Smith says, I cannot remember who are all of the older sounds from the 50s and 60s. That's what we were just naming. Real talk. It's sad. Cobra Live Radio.
Yeah, man. It's very sad.
Ralph Up said, I tip my hat to Duke
Yeah, man.
Vid.
Putting in work.
Select the bar. Lloyd. Yeah, no, he just knows his stuff. Select the boy knows his stuff. Somebody asked him what he do.
Yeah, man. Somebody that's love the culture.
Yes.
And interested in the culture, because in the culture, all we see today in the culture is that I have more dubs than you. But without the dubs, and if you had a sound system to maintain, it's like I tell a guy the other day, with the sound that I have, I could have any dubs I want in the world with the money I spend. But I choose to put it back into the culture. And it seems like they want to use the dub to come lined up against the sound system. And I don't think it's fair.
Well, let's make sure we say it right.
Yes.
Music, period, including dubs, goes hand in hand with sound system.
Correct.
But over the years, people went the easy route. I'm just going to keep it 1,000. They stopped building the sound and they just want to build a dub.
Exactly. And I mean, the man.
And you see in Jamaica, you ain't coming to go play. If you know
nobody sound in Jamaica. Say it again.
In Jamaica, you got dubs, you better have a sound to play it on.
You better have your own sound system to play your dub on. That's why I love Jamaica. And that's why I love the UK too. You know why I love the UK too? You have to be your own engineer on your sound. And you have to know about your sound in the UK.
Oh, and I don't want to leave out this other pioneer, which is Headley Jones.
Headley Jones, he was a pioneer of the team.
He was a pioneer of the amplifier
building.
Hand-built amplifier. That's Headley Jones from back in the 50s also.
Headley Jones back in the 50s. Sometimes you got to say the number right. You have some people, they're not listening. Like, oh, who that them on there? Headley Jones from back in the 50s, who created one of the first vacuum tube amplifier in a Jamaica. Then they start to building them in a Jamaica we're talking about. So the history is there to who wants to know or learn about it. But I'm not saying dub plate, like Nadia said, dub plate go hand in hand with sound system. But my point, what I'm trying to make is that people make it about their dub box. I rather, listen to this carefully, I rather play on a sound, Nadia, that give me a vibes, good microphone, good top end, good bass line, you will get the best out of me. But if a sound is playing lazy and cloudy, I'll just go there, play and just, that's it. It don't give me no vibes.
Let me answer. So Lloyd, when you say up here, I'm sorry, I don't remember everybody's location. And if you mean New York, I'm gonna respectfully disagree. Because if you watched all our videos, if you watch all our videos, we can show you one sound in the Bronx that had how much brown man happened in the compartment?
What?
In BS.
20, I think it's 24 or something like that.
24.
24 BS.
Yeah. So
super high.
So what I'm saying is I'm not, it has evolved a little bit, but I think it evolved with disrespect.
Yeah.
So it's not like I said, when I first met my husband, which it wasn't been many decades, when I first met him, he did not play unless his sound is playing. That's how it is in Jamaica.
That's how I grew up seeing it.
You don't play on nobody's sound.
I don't play on nobody's sound. If I want to play, I'm bringing my sound to play. And that's how that's what's lost in the tradition when we came here in America. Because Jamaica and America is two different sound shit. Different. You cannot play on a man's sound system unless you bring your sound system to the dance and string it up in the dance. And I respected that, and I've grown to appreciate it.
Exactly.
Because everybody now, you might say, oh, you're a hater. It's not a hater. Listen to the conversation. Follow the conversation. Everybody now is a sound man. No, you're a laptop DJ.
Exactly.
You are a laptop DJ. You are not a sound man.
And as much as, I'm not going to say who the person is because I respect them and I can listen to them talk all day, but a person who's walking and doing a clash with no sound system is not a sound system. It should be, let's say it's red sound. It should be called red sound, not red sound system, because if you're not walking with a sound system,
it makes no sense.
You're not a sound system.
It's the truth. People gonna bash me for it, but it's the truth. And you cannot fight the truth. And that's why the sound culture is dying. When I was growing up, to say you are a sound man, you have to have the box, the wire, the dub plate, like Stone Love, like Kilimanjaro. You will never see Jaro walking just with a laptop and say Kilimanjaro for years and decades. They had a sound. So even if they fly here with their dubs, we still give them the respect because they have a sound in Jamaica.
Okay, so I want to clarify for DJ Fridge.
Yeah,
okay. DJ Fridge said, but Jamaican sounds come to UK and play another sounds. That's not what we're referring to.
That's not what we're referring to.
Of course, if we come to UK, we're gonna play on somebody's sound. We're saying if you're where your sound is. So okay, in Jamaica or here, right? If you are booked for a dance, you're typically okay. Let's go back to Jamaica because here it's changed. If you're booked for a dance, you've booked the sound and the DJ on that sound.
Let's stop going around.
No, I'm just explaining to him.
Hold on.
Because some people act like they don't get what we're saying.
I just said it a while ago, what you just said. So we keep on repeating ourselves. If you are a legitimate sound system in Jamaica or the UK or Japan or wherever you want to come from, if you are legitimate, follow the conversation. Please, let's not get the ADD syndrome going. Follow the conversation. If you are a legitimate sound man in the UK, in Jamaica, in Japan, in Philadelphia, anywhere, you have a legitimate sound. Of course, you can come and book a sound, go to England and play on that sound because you have a sound system. That's what we're saying. But we're talking about people who have a laptop and say they are a sound. That's what this conversation is about a little bit. We're touching on a whole lot of different stuff. So please don't pick out one thing and just focus.
Yeah, we're this conversation, and I'm sorry that it's branched off, is about the original sound system culture. We're not talking about how they do it right now.
Yeah, we're not talking about right now.
We're talking about
the people who paved the way back then. You had to have a sound. That's why we end up with this sound system and everybody else other than me. The reason why I end up with a sound system, because I see people with it. And to be in the culture, you had to have one of these. It's that simple.
Yes.
There's no way around it. It is what it is. I decided this year I'm gonna be very real and very straight up with the culture because we need it. Some people is living in a foggy land with this culture. It's not. It is bigger than me. It is bigger than Noah. It's bigger than Nadia. We're just part of the people who just doing it because we're loving. We're here. While we're here, living and breathing, we want to keep this culture alive. Not what they're doing now with a laptop.
And also, it's
sound system.
And it's also to bring back, which we've already done that, but it's also to bring back the respect to the person who's bringing the sound to the event.
That's why you get disrespect as a sound owner, because a man who's getting $2,400 who have a
stand up behind your sound.
Stand up behind your sound. We are getting played and we are getting disrespected. Yeah. I'm going to be the one that's be passionate about it because I'm keeping it 100. Sound man need to do sound business and stop doing friendship. That's why we're getting disrespected, not me. That's why most of us in the sound game is getting disrespected and have selectors feeling that they're more valid than the sound. You cannot use the laptop to rock a party without the sound. So that's what this conversation is about. So please don't get ADD about what we're talking about. Please. It's about the culture. 75 years of sound system culture. That's what this topic is about. Man, not take no prisoner. It's enough. It's enough. It's enough of somebody saying, "Me have a laptop, me I got more dubs than you." But you don't even have a controller. You don't even have a headset. You don't even have a microphone. And I must consider you a sound man. I'm not gonna do it. Sorry, I ain't gonna do it.
Okay, so Pack Promo, I'm sorry I didn't check you in. He said it's crazy you have to explain this.
Wow.
They're running into the club. They're trying to run in the club. Now don't get me wrong. Being a DJ is its own respected craft.
Yes, it's a craft.
It's a craft. That's
but
different.
Don't show up don't show up, say that I'm a sound man and all you got is your book bag. Let me get real graphic. All you got is a book bag on your back, through the dance, waiting for me as the early warm DJ to warm up the crowd, make some liquor sell, and you play for an hour, 45 minutes, and walk away with this. I don't even lift a box or a speaker. I can't respect that. I gotta stand up for my culture.
But
and if you're gonna hate on me for that, do that. I'm saying it with no apology.
But we're gonna have all the accountability.
Yeah.
And what the accountability is, majority of this is the sound man's fault
Yes.
over the last,
We're
I would
friend on
say,
the business.
2 decades,
Yes.
right? The undercutting and also the not respecting your own sound.
And that's why our price is at the bottom of the barrel. Listen to what's going on now. I'm very passionate about it. Because you know why? It's not ignorant. It's seeing it, living it, being in the culture. That's what you're seeing. It's not ignorance. So don't get it twisted. I have seen promoters, not blaming them, put art selector in hotel, per diem, rent a car, $2,500, $3,000, and the sound man that's bringing this, the first one in the dance, the last one to leave, don't even want to give you $700. So where do we lose our respect? You know, I'm gonna tell you why we lose our respect. Because Noah got a sound and I got my sound. Noah play at Sting, using Sting. Noah play at Sting every year, 20,000 people, and I want to be in Sting with my brand new sound. You know what I do? Yo, promoter, me do that for $200. Noah doing it for 10 grand, but I come to the promoter and say, hey, listen, I have the same sound as Noah's sound. I could do it for $200 because I want to be where Noah is at. That's why we get disrespected. If you want to learn why the disrespect comes, it's because a sound man who feel like they're going to build a sound today, which is very easy with the Chinese connection, very easy. I want to step on Noah's toes, and Noah be doing it for 20 years. So the sound system culture get watered down. And there goes us complaining about it. I'm going to say where it come from. It come from us competing with each other, and we compete so much till we ain't getting shit for pay. I'm gonna be honest, and I'm gonna be very vocal about it.
And to be honest, it's not just in the sound system culture. The DJs do it too. So I'm finding now, as we've become a promoter over the last, I said, 8 years, right? We've done a couple of little small dances, and then we moved into just sound system culture stuff, right? I noticed, and that's when I realized when we became a promoter, I said, oh, y'all be begging to be on these dances.
If the promoter put out a good party, you call in the promoter, yo, book me a plane ticket, my daddy, for nothing. So how they gonna treat us as sound people? They're gonna treat us like garbage. That's where the disrespect came from. That's where my passion came from, to see a brand new sound. I used to do it every year because somebody wanna be there. Look at even carnival trucks. I remember when I had 4 boxes, when I started out in Florida with 4 boxes and 4 top ends, and I was getting $1,300. Now the price
for a small truck, yeah.
For a small truck, now the price $1,500, $700, $800. For what? I gotta pay Robert and Shakes to help me build that carnival truck. So that's where the disrespect came. And excuse me if you hear my voice, because it's something that I love. It's not about the money for me, you know. It's about the respect when it comes to it, and the business side of it when it comes to it. So it's about the respect. It's about the money side. Why a promoter right now to keep a party and call us sound man late without your logo on the flyer?
Exactly.
Back in the days where I'm coming from, if Acid Sound is playing, powered by Acid Sound.
They don't even do that.
They don't do that no more.
Tell me.
So anybody here, don't get fuzzy. Don't get sleepy.
Tell me how many flyers y'all see in y'all location, whether it's New York, Maryland, Jersey, Connecticut. Name how many flyers y'all see and it says powered by whoever that sound. You don't know who's stringing up. But you know all of the around town DJ, them de funny.
Yes.
Funny.
That's what I'm talking about. The disrespect of a sound system. It's only fair if you're using my sound. Yo, listen. My logo, have to dip on the flyer, else I'm not going. I don't care if you're giving me $1 million. If my logo is not on there, I'm not showing up because it's a disrespect to the culture. It's
Okay.
not about the money.
And I'm glad you said that, Lloyd. That's the only name you can name. And you know why?
Because he stand up for what he want. And I know that person.
Do you know who he said?
Sean Venom.
Exactly.
I know
See?
the name.
And he
but I'm
can't
reading the comment. I'm in front of the camera.
I don't even get to finish my
Because
thought.
Sean Venom understand about branding.
He demanded his
and he
respect.
demanded his respect in the game.
Everybody might not like how he does what he does, but y'all know who the hell he is, right?
But let's face it. All the culture work is this. In anything. If you know a man is gonna disrespect the shit out of you, you're not gonna mess with him. If you know a man, yo, Virgin, why you carry the sound tomorrow? May I keep a dance? Who, me? You're not telling me that. To me, that's a disrespect to the sound system culture. And that's why, if you're following the conversation, that is why I'm so passionate about it. That is why I really don't want Noah to do the culture. Because I see where the using and the manipulating and the compete. We sound man destroy this culture. You can't blame nobody else but us in the culture.
So what I would like to say for those who've never heard us say this, right? And can I get some more likes, please? This is a copyrighted video, so I ain't getting none off it. So let's just get likes. The reason my sound string up on along, which is our first event, the first time we ever, I'm gonna give you a quick history. When I met my husband, that's how I got into sound. I knew about sound systems I grew up in Brooklyn. I knew about sound systems from seeing it at my block party. But when I got into it and knowing the depth of it was from meeting him. And everything he was doing, that's how I know how sound goes, right? I learned, he calls me a shark for a reason. He calls me his lawyer, he calls me his accountant for a reason. Because I watched over time as I learned, I realized, I'm going to keep it real. He was getting played in the arena. Why? Because he's an honest sound man, and you figure you'll help Tom, you'll help Jane, or whatever have you. But they're expecting this bunch of they're expecting a lot of work from you for a little bit of pay, right? So let's move from that. The reason why my sound string up along was created was because of me. And why I say because of me, because I looked at my husband and I said, let's do some sound events, right? Let's move from the dance hall. I don't mind doing a dance hall thing.
I love it.
I said, let's do, and the reason why we came to doing that is to put back the map the respect on sound system culture. And he makes it his business. We try to, and trust me, it's not cheap. We try to make sure every time a sound man comes on our event from 2020, they are awarded and they are promoted. Every sound man, if you ask them, this is over the course of 5 or 6 years of 5 or 6 events we've done, 6 events. All of them can tell you that they are recognized once they leave our event, or if they've been on our channel. We have one guy, he's been on our channel one time, went to Belize, and a man run out of his car to say, yo, I've seen you on Acid Sound System. So this was about bringing the respect back to the sound system culture.
That's it.
Or the sound man, because it was lost, and it was guided around my husband or Maurice or Acid Sound, however you know him, to say, okay, let's do something around what you love to do and bring back the respect. We never expected it to get to this level.
So what people gotta understand now, the level where we're there now, we try to finish now. Finish.
No, go ahead, finish.
Finish.
Yeah, cut. I'm sorry.
Finish, because you have to understand, These sound man who think they might cut your throat and they might get the date. Wait, you know what's working against you? And I'm gonna tell you this. The price that you give a promoter from last year or year before, they're gonna keep you there. The moment you say you want more money, they're gonna drop you like hot bread and move on to the next person. So don't feel like if you cut my gig and steal my date, you're gonna be better than me. No, because that low price you give to them, pay attention.
Those are the ones
the low price you give to them, they are the one that will disrespect you, and they're gonna keep you at that price, and you never can move from that price.
Every time. It never fails. You see the one that someone he called me. I'm not gonna name his name. Somebody who's also big in the media or whatever, sound wise, music wise. Said Nadia, y'all have to. He didn't say specifically to me, but he's saying, don't charge the little price where you're saying, oh, I'm helping a person out.
No.
He said, because then you lock yourself into that box. I'm not saying overcharge nobody. I'm saying make sure you're charging the accurate price. Don't take off no money for nothing. Let me give you one example that Acid did. He was mistaken. That's why I try to handle the stuff. He did a local event, so it was in our community for a young lady, right? And he made the mistake because he's just nice like that. He said, okay, it rained or whatever have you.
It rained out.
The next time I'll do it for half. I would have never suggested him say that, but he said that. The young lady a few months later said, hey, I'm getting married and I want you to play for my event. So I said, okay, so we gave her a price. You know the first thing she said? First of all, the place was 45 minutes versus we were playing in our neighborhood.
Yeah.
40 minutes away. So we gave our price. You know the first thing she said? Oh, you remember when you said you were going to give me half off? You really thought we were going to give you that low of a price to do a wedding, which is now 40 minutes that way, 40 minutes back, set up and everything. So what I'm trying to show you is sometimes you got to keep your mouth. It's in you as to have a good heart, but it doesn't. It doesn't pay the bills to have a good heart. And what I mean by that, not saying being mean, you got to do business. If you decide you want to give a discount, keep it in your damn head until the day of the event, and then say, hey, we're going to give you a discount. But 9 times out of 10, those people that you all work with, they select the promoter you all work with, and your brethren you all work with, they're going to diss you when you say, okay, now I want my real money now.
This is what I see a promoter do, and we're going to get off this topic. It's a dead ass. But we're just saying the things that bring down the sound man money. You have picture taking now in camera. You have table that's lighting up. You have decoration. Listen, you have the venue. You have the decoration. You understand? You have a cameraman. You have the what you call it? You have the way they go the name of them have now. You have the table them where light up.
Hookah.
And you have the hookah. You have the hookah. 5 things. You know which one come last to most, the majority of promoter? The sound system. That's why I speak the way I speak. For those who don't understand. Because we sound man do this to each other.
No, we did it
and it's only fair that a sound man like me that's been through the trenches and been around lifting box for years, say something about it. Not everybody's gonna like what I'm saying. The truth is our offense, but how it's gonna get better if we don't talk about it? If we come on the Asset channel and I will talk about this amp and this that, we gotta be real sometime. And this is me being real about my culture and about sound system. I know most promoter right now, you know what's the trick that they do right now? Oh, I said, more I use it, but your sound too big, me don't need so much box. And when you go to the place, you're so weird. Me need more box. Because they figure if they're booking your sound, you know what I do now? I just show up with my sound. I let Nadia deal with business. And if Nadia dealing with business, I make more money than what I was doing before when I was doing it. I will say that. In this business, you can't have a heart. You gotta do business because when you walk into AST, when you walk into Kenna Life 5, when you walk into Brown Speaker, when you walk into VIP, you gotta have that money for the box. They ain't giving you no deal. They say, oh, take it and come back tomorrow. They're not gonna do that.
Wait. Let me go even lower. If you go to Walmart right now and you're checking out and your groceries is $105, you can't tell them, say, well, I have 80. What you gonna do for that? What can you do for that? You can't do that at Walmart for $5. You have to put it back.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
So people, back to this now. We are celebrating even this sound thing that we do. My wife don't like when I mention it, but I'm going to be very, very... When you look at something, what's the word they call it? They got a word for that when you call it something. You look at it and say it for what it is. I'm going to be very, very vocal about it. Half of the time we do these sound things, we don't make any money. Because we don't do it for the money. We do it for our own 9 to 5. And we do it for the fun and showing our the culture and just do it for the culture. You understand? So This one that we're doing, no ice cream sound. If you've never been at one, come out. June 7th. No ice cream sound.
What's up, Silver Choice? Hey, Silver Choice. On a side note, can you let me know if you know any block parties? I want to see if we can squeeze it in with the sound, any of the sounds playing in Brooklyn that you know of. I just want a quick list so I can see if maybe we can make it down to one of the block parties. Hey, that's too loud over me. Okay, but yeah, yes, Steve O'Mealy, I have to have the iron fist because he have the soft heart.
Yeah, man, the soft heart don't work in the world, and that's what I'm teaching Noah. The soft heart does not work in the world. Somebody said something to me the other day. A lady back in my days, she's 104 years old. You know what she said to me? She said, "In this world, you gotta be a lion. In this world, if you want to be a king, you got to chop off a few heads."
Yeah.
And I sit for a while and I meditate. What? She's 104 years old. And she said, "Maurice, you know what? You're too nice. You need to be a warrior," which I know you are. Nice doesn't get you anywhere in this world. So, promoter come to me, "You want me to do a carnival truck?" I tell him the amount of box and the amount of tops that he wants. And I was going to put some line array in it. And I said, "Hey, listen to me. Give me $8,000. "Oh boy, we can't do that." "Okay, keep your date. I keep my boxes where they are, and I'm good with that. And I will go to the carnival. Because the amount of boxes, and we're doing the truck for like three days. So you want to tell me I'm going to have employees out there for 3 days, hotel, food, moving the box, breaking it down, putting it in the back?
Yeah.
I'd rather stay home.
Silva, it's gonna be in West Palm Beach. You popular over here. Everybody knows Silver Choice. Me and Silva go way back, elementary school. But yeah, it's gonna be in West Palm Beach. It's tagged on his personal page, Silver Choice. It's gonna be in West Palm Beach.
Yeah, man.
So the flyer's there. If I remember after the live, I'll send it directly to you. But it's on his page, pinned to the account. Let's see here.
So those are the things that we talk about on here. We keep it real about the culture because we are for the culture. And who is going to strengthen the culture than us sound man that's in the culture? So I am one of them. Father Abraham have many sons. You know the song? I am one of them.
Yeah, I read of them.
You understand? So there's some of them.
So to answer you, DJ Fridge, like and that's very important what you just stated. He said, "I don't know a lot of Noahs in the UK, which is the younger people."
Yeah.
And you know who I blame for that? The fathers.
Father them.
You know why?
They don't want to do that. They're not no,
You know why?
They don't have no choice.
We are not bringing, and it's not just sound, but we're going to talk about sound. We're not bringing our kids into our legacy and culture. We're allowing them to stay as a Yankee or Brit, if you're going to say a British or whatever, or them not into that. You know what I'm saying? But I do see over here a lot more people are bringing their kids into it. Yes. They're either teaching them how to DJ, they're seeing them around the sound. Yeah, if anybody know Dap Cosmic, he had his little son around it, just like Noah since he was about Noah been around.
Up a culture.
Yeah, you have to teach them, even whether they decide to go, at least they have that to say, okay, yeah, man, that's my culture.
Yes.
That's how we learned. Yes. We learned by seeing. My father was a barber. My sister I didn't end up doing it. My sister is wicked with a razor. You get what I'm saying? But she's a nurse. So, you know what I mean? They have to go down that road. But so anyway.
Don't forget, June 7th, celebrating 75 years of sound system culture. Meaning, box, wire, amplifier, turntable, CDJs, controller, laptop. We celebrating all that. Tube amplifier, Macintosh, the Marantz, the Crown, Microtex, you name it. The BGW, celebrating sound system culture. 75 years, no ice cream sound. We got Magnet Force 24. We got a sound that's driving from New York City, from the Bronx. Young jugglers. And they take the game very serious.
Yeah.
You understand? Yeah. And we got Rhythm Master from Old Town, which is Orlando. On the ground. We got Love Vibe sound. We got Majesty sound. Big up to Redman. You understand? So we are all our culture, and it's gonna be a show. It's not gonna be one of those boring sound events that we're playing one. We're gonna entertain every. We're doing something that I'm not even gonna say what we're doing, but if you're there, you're gonna say yes. I
Yeah.
love this.
Exactly.
So please don't have the stigma of just one bag of dub and one bag of red. Dub go play. But we're gonna entertain the audience and we're gonna entertain the crowd and we're gonna entertain the sound man them and we're gonna see how verse the sound man them is to them box and them collection.
Yeah. Yeah. So
June 7th.
Silva said you're gonna check a flight. Okay, let us know. Let us know, no problem. Happy to have you. Drag somebody with you too.
Yeah, man, bring your girlfriend, bring your wife, bring your kids them. It's a safe environment. Bring your girlfriend, bring your wife, bring your kids. If the kids that don't have to be where the sound is at, it's a big park. We have police outside, not bothering anyone. I know in these times people hear police like, what? No. We hired them. So they are there to protect us. They're not going to be harassing anybody, asking you for nothing. And they come buy them own food, drink their music, do their thing, just like one of us in there. So it's a safe environment. So let me say that. I'm going to put my name on that when we say it.
Yeah.
So, oxtail, curry goat,
Oh, you cook oxtail now?
a small portion. So we're going to have curry goat on the lawn. We're going to have white rice. We're going to have gungo peas and rice.
We have couple billion come.
Oh, we have
Crystal,
couple billy and couple
Crystal,
million.
I'll soon check in when you start saying curry.
And we got pineapple ginger made from scratch, not in a can.
We have squeeze the ginger.
Yes. We have passion fruit made from scratch, not Kool-Aid passion fruit.
Sorrel.
We got sorrel made from scratch. We got big flour dumpling, ackee and saltfish and banana in the morning for your breakfast. See, if you're in a hotel, you don't even have to eat the hotel food. Just drive come to the lab. Your food will be ready. You understand? We got, for the vegetarian, we got escobilles fish with fried plantain or with bami.
Yeah, and we go catch them.
We might do some festival.
No, fuck it. He said we catch them.
And those fish that we're going to fry, we're going to catch them.
That was
So people, we're going to have a good time. I'm inviting you to come to my world. My world meaning that it is my home you're coming into. So when you come to my home, you adjust yourself and just be one of the family members.
So my dream. So I'm gonna tell you this dream is with me and him. But I helped push the dream. My dream was to listen to the word, try to come close to you being at a dance
In
Jamaica or a
Yes.
sound system string up in Jamaica. So
Yeah, man.
that's how my sound string up along come
About-
under the umbrella. And now we've added no
ice cream
ice cream sound. So
Yes.
now we have two under the umbrella
Yes.
of the acid sound movements. So that's what you're supposed to come and feel like. You have your little chair.
Yes.
Or if you're coming from out of town and you can't buy a chair, say, hey, Nadia, send me your money, buy me a chair.
Ship it to me. I'll make sure it's there.
Yes, exactly. Or whatever
And every time
happens.
you come and bring it to the lab. But the reason, can we stop a little bit? How many likes we got? This is how this thing works. Please go to the like button and press the like channel. And if you yet not subscribed, go and subscribe to the channel. Don't just come and watch. Subscribe to the channel. This is about keeping the culture alive. I don't like the like button, but it's how that thing here work. Wish we could have said another word, but them have the like button. So go and press the like button and just come back to the chat.
I'm looking at somebody's chat. Somebody said, "Boy, pepper pot."
But remember this, when the pineapple ginger sell out every year. If it was me, I would buy 2 pineapple ginger instead of 1. But these drinks are made from scratch. They are not Kool-Aid.
Freshly brewed.
They are not something that we buy in the store and just throw some water and just mix it up. We don't do that.
Oh, gosh.
Let me tell you, the jerk chicken is going to be seasoned from 2 weeks in advance.
10 years ago.
The jerk chicken, think about it. The longer something stays, the better it tastes, right? The jerk chicken is going to be seasoning from 2 weeks in advance.
All the bone that tastes like jerk chicken.
The jerk pork, which is done on a separate grill, a separate team for that. So we have no cross contamination. The jerk pork is going to be seasoning from 2 weeks in advance. The curry goat is going to be seasoning from 2 weeks in advance. And we're talking real curry, not just a flavor curry with a bright color.
And real goat.
Curry with depth. And we're not talking about sheep, real billy goat.
Hold on. When my
The one with
husband
the
curry
hand
stuff,
them.
you have to go think about if Trini a guy and I can make
And
curry.
don't
Yeah?
let that curry, please, do
Jokes,
not
jokes.
let, warning, do not let that curry touch your white shoes or your white shirt.
Yes, me have a couple mashup shirts.
Yeah, but change the color. Alright, real curry.
As he knows a clown, right?
You know, my shirt, you know when you go to the color gasm, that's what my shirt look like with the curry.
So, we're gonna have ackee and saltfish, of course, Jamaica national dish. Ackee and saltfish, banana and dumpling in the morning. In the afternoon, later on after that done, we're gonna have curry goat, white rice, gungo peas and rice, escobies fish. So you name it, food will be there. So you cannot come to that place and be starving. The food will be on deck and cooking right there in the venue. Not warming up in somebody's oven, take out, bring to the lawn. Nope.
Billy, I go get chopped up right there. So.
Yeah, man. We hang up Billy in the land and do what we are doing with him and all these things.
Hey, selector boy, the yellow yam get banned off of the thing. 'Cause we used to do yellow yam, but it got too much. And yellow yam well expensive.
Yeah.
So to answer,
You know what? If you want to walk with the yellow and buy it and bring it come before we start cooking.
Farmer Jack said, I remember the jerk pan was way around the back. And we're going to have to bar off the kitchen because last year my cook was getting very, he was getting very traumatized. Everybody was harassing him, remember, babe?
Yeah, man.
Shakes.
Yeah, man.
Shakes was cooking the goat. They kept saying, is it ready yet? Is it ready yet? I'm not ready for cooks. Oh man, it's gonna be fun, guys. Though it's gonna be fun. Yes, yeah.
No, it's gonna be fun and entertaining. Make sure you set up. This is not gonna be. Listen to it, you know. It's called no ice cream sound. So we're gonna be seeing who is melting.
No milkshake either.
No milkshake.
No smoothie.
No smoothie.
None of that.
We're gonna see who a serious machine out there. And who selector can stand up around the machine and entertain the people them. And leaving people to say, yo, me that book that sound there, you know. Like the vibes there with that sound they play. That's what we're dealing with. It is not a clash. It is not a clash, but dub plate will be flying
At the end.
at the end of it.
Oh, but what we're gonna do this year though?
Very entertaining.
What we're gonna do this year, because we don't have none of the sounds on right now, so we can say it.
Yes.
We're gonna switch it up.
Don't say that. No. Don't get to it. Don't get to it.
Okay. Anyway, back
We're
to
gonna switch it up. Because you know everybody do the sound events and all that. Make sure you're at this one. June 7th. My name is Maurice Gusmore on Facebook. My page is not locked. So you can go look me up. If you're not on Facebook, you go on somebody else's page and look me up and see the flyer and see what the address there and all
it's on the
that.
Acid Sound page too.
All right.
It's on the Acid Sound System page. Chris Lau said yes. Don't advertise the curry goat. Chris Lau, don't worry. We're gonna up the goat so he can at least come back 2 times, hopefully.
Yeah, so
Yeah, I chop up a couple more Billy.
So we're gonna have food on deck, great sound system on deck. We're gonna have Majesty Sound on deck. That's a serious machine right there. Well seasoned sound. We have in Magnet Force 24. These are not sound that you see all the time, all over the place, string up everywhere. No. Magnet Force only do the big 4,000 people event. So it's my pleasure. Love Vibes only do the big hundreds of people, 4,000 people event. So we are carrying seasoned sound. We're not just picking anybody to be on no ice cream sound. You hear the name?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be walking with my fire extinguisher. I'm gonna be walking with some ice to put on some amplifier. We're gonna see what's going on here.
So I suppose
No Ben and Jerry soon.
No, Sanjay, his sound not gonna be there. You don't have 16 Lego blocks yet. We call it sound Lego blocks.
You know.
We don't have 16 of those yet.
We have some and we have some more mystery boxes coming too. So yeah.
We might have his out for his birthday. So
yeah.
we're trying to do a little birthday bash, but his birthday is in the
This is
worst
gonna be
month.
my first time coming out. This is lower than 2.0. This is a different zone from last time. Yeah.
Same 4 box though. Same four box.
Rack different though. Rack different.
Hold on. So the park. So I'm getting more information about the event. So it's a park. So there's plenty of There's a parking lot.
No issue with parking. None.
There's no issue with
None.
parking.
None.
There's a parking lot right next to the event, and once that gets full, there's one right next door to
Yes.
it. I look slightly further away, but there's plenty of parking in the first lot for you to park. So you don't have to worry about parking. That always was an issue with our past locations. So I'm thank God for this location in West Palm. That's why it's so far, because it's perfect.
You know,
we gotta pay for perfection though. So like we stated, for those who just stepped in, it's $15 to get in. That will be the early bird price till up to maybe about 4 or 5 o'clock. It may go up after that. And
It's not a night. It's not a night event. It's not a night event.
Mm-hmm.
So after 9 o'clock, nobody will be there.
Yeah,
It's a daytime event.
we'll be packing up
But
by
we'll be
9.
going to a commercial break. We'll go to a commercial break and then we'll come back. But artists, you know the artists remind me of what artists were passed out.
Yes, free parking.
Stop talking about commercial.
No, may I talk to the people there, man?
So the artists remind me of what artists were in early B. You remind me of early B. In style or him sing.
Give off a little bit of super cat.
Yes, a little bit super cat, a little bit of early B. People are artists, yeah. One bad artists. What name now? What name?
Andy Chin.
Andy Chin. Listen to artists, yeah.
Easy all acid massive scene till I say I know dreadlocks. That's to be the one them call me Mr. Andy Chin, clean by the was all I bring steam. Easy no what done, preggy team, you're large.
Listen.
Lot of mercy, you me know. We never empty handed, that's it no empty handed. My ticket of me, we never ever strong. We never empty handed, that's it no empty handed. So we don't pop the down for football, let it go. Trample them now.
You that style, bad man.
Easy all acid massive scenes,
Where name?
100 grams. That's to be the one them call me Mr. Andy Chin, but I keep it was all I bring steam. Easy no what done, preggy
Commercial.
large. Lot of mercy,
Ready?
you me know. We never empty handed, that's it no empty handed. My ticket in my hand, me never ever stranded. We never empty handed, that's it no empty handed. Back against the wall, we have got take with chances. We'll welcome one and all and listen to us in sound. Twitter up and the bassline sound. Reggae, I know what none of them are tune up the sound. Never need the speaker, one I need it on the ground.
That was a commercial break. The artist's name is Andy Chin. Commercial break. Yeah, alright. June 7th. 16 bass. 5 sound. Like the way it used to be when I was growing up in Jamaica. Let me say it. Like the way it used to be when I was growing up in Jamaica, why I'm fall in love with sound system. From a sound upon the flyer in a Jamaica when I was growing up, you had your own box, amplifier, wire selector. So we're maintaining that. 5 sound. One is the forest sound is coming from New York City. Young Jugglers. Majesty sound. If you don't know about Majesty sound, you're under a rock. He does all the big clashes here in Miami, right, Nadia?
Yeah.
All the big clashes.
Them should know from the name.
Majesty sound. Big up Redman anyway, stand up on your team. But people, no ice cream sound, Rhythm Master. And if you don't know about Rhythm Master,
Should know by the name.
he's
Rhythm
coming.
Master.
I think he's putting up a different sound for this event. Because he has many sounds.
You have 15 of them.
So he's putting a sound together for this event. Then you have Love Vibes, that's been in the game before, Go with Saltfish. Big up Father Earl and the Love Vibes family. We got Magnet 424. Magnet Force. Serious machine on the ground. You understand? So make sure you come out and come support for something here. No ice cream sound. June 7th. It's gonna be in Florida.
Okay, just to answer some questions. What's his name again? Where is he? Luke.
Damn, at 12 o'clock.
To purchase the shirts, just go. I just put it up in the group. Go, just contact us, and then we can move on from there. On Facebook or Instagram at Acid Sound System. So I put the spelling in there. Yes, Selector Sanjay, 16 bass a piece. That's going to be 5 sounds, 16 bass each. Rocker Movement said you're a show off.
Not sure. Put in my work. It's a difference.
Yes.
Put in my work so I can say yes.
Kong. Crystal call him Kong. Yes, that's his carnival
That's
name.
his carnival name.
Kong.
Really Master Kong. one of the biggest sound in Orlando, if not the biggest. Trust me. And he's very just laid back. Really Master. Big up yourself, brother.
Farmer Jack, who's a West Palm Beach sound? Name some West Palm Beach sounds. Because I think we've had a West Palm Beach sound on the event before.
Yeah, man. We not left out nobody, brother.
Because Majesty, which I keep forgetting, is from Fort Pierce.
Yeah, Majesty's from Fort Pierce.
Fort Pierce, which is not too far from there.
And he also built a sound for Jamaica. It's already done.
Oh, okay.
Serious. He building a 4-column sound to bring to Jamaica.
Wow.
I did a panel for that. Serious sound. It's not a joke thing. 4 columns. Yeah. Yeah, man. So you know what the machine.
Mellow sound, but I think I've seen them come out once. I know
Mellow sound, man. I know Mellow sound.
Yeah, I know, but I've only seen him come out one time.
Hear how this platform work. Who reach out to us?
Sorry. Sensation was on the last event. Farmer Jack, please do your research.
Your homework, brother. Do your homework.
Well, not on our event, but it was on an event in that same park.
Yes.
Last year. Let me correct myself.
So people, let me break this down for who that's on here.
Shocking Studios, West Palm. See, I don't know where these people from. I just know them. I don't know which location they're from.
Let me just break this down now. Anybody who want to be on this platform, let me say it very clear. Anybody who want to be on this platform in what we do, no politician is around here. If you reach out to us and say, hey, or we reach out to you and say, hey, do you want to be a part of this? And you say yes, you're on it. It is that simple. No, it is no, this man for no acid, I mean, I forget pan. No. If I reach out to you and say, do you want to be on it? And you say yes, good. If you call me and say, acid, you have a slot for me, you're on it. We're doing this for the culture, to preserve our thing.
And just Title Movements, I see you checking in. And just to elaborate on that, initially when we started this, after, like I said, this has been going on over 6 years. Usually people reach out to us.
Yes.
Right? Also, too, there's a lot of other events that are going on in Florida. It's not just us.
It's not
this is our particular one under our umbrella. So typically to be seen, we would have seen that person maybe at a different event. That's typically how it works. If we see one, or if they reach out to us, and then we can see their sound.
Yeah.
This is a plug and play event.
Yeah, no test, not
This is not a try a thing event. I'm not talking about you specifically, Farmer Jackson. I don't want to get confused.
In general.
So this is not, I just built my sound. I'm going to want to come test it outside.
Test it. Get your engineer. Test it by yourself. Make sure it's ready. Then you step to the platform.
Exactly.
That's how this works.
Yeah.
We're not going to have you out there, oh, my tweeter stopped work. Oh, my bass not work. No, brother.
Yeah.
We're going to pass you and go to the next sound.
Yeah, we're not saying things may not happen with equipment.
Yes.
But usually we want someone whose sound is played or whatever. You know, seasoned to the effect that your sound is played a few times.
And even if your something stop work, we give you a 5 minutes or a 2 minutes to figure it out.
Because things happen.
Cut you off. Things happen. The sound moving up and down, something wire can become loose or something can be happen. So we're not gonna be that close-minded to it. But what we're saying, this event you need to be ready. It's like you're going up against Mike Tyson. That's how I do my sound when I go
You ain't
anywhere.
gonna say, oh, we just start fight.
I didn't know he punched so hard. No, brother. Hey. You know what you was going up against. So this event is like Mike Tyson in his prime, Muhammad Ali in his prime. That's what this event is about. That's why we're doing 16 bass, because some people don't want to do the one with the 8 bass. They don't want to do it because they got a bigger sound. So this one is for the bigger sounds. And we're going to do one with 2 top and our 6 bass. We're going to do that one also too. And then we got my sound on the lawn, string up on the lawn with 8 bass and 4 tops. So we're doing it in stages because we're not funded by nobody.
Nope.
We do this out our own 9 to 5 money. I don't have a business or 10 business I could go and say, okay, let me take money from here and just do this event. I don't. So this money is coming out of my pocket. And yes, money got to be involved because the parks is not for free. The permits is not for free.
And it's going up.
And look how much we're saying, $15.
Yeah, that's why
We're gonna party these
that's
days.
why I say that's going to be the early price because it'll probably go up.
$15. I'm not killing anybody. Just come on. You kids are for free.
Yep.
Kids are for free. Bring your chair. Bring your kids. They're safe there. So we got to rent the place. We got to pay the police officers. We got to get the permits for you know what and all these other things surrounding that. So don't just feel like we just go to a park and bring 2 boxes and just set up. No,
It
hell
don't work
no.
like that.
Somebody will be going to jail. And it ain't going to be me. So whatever you don't see comes with this thing. We got to be in meetings with these people. We got to make sure our name is good. So when we go back together another date or something, they say, oh, these guys, okay. So that's what we do. So excuse me. I'm a very passionate person about my culture. I love it. I can't wait for June 7th. Me personally, I know people are come, but I can't wait to see these sounds stringing up their 16 bass on the lawn. I want to hear the first sound turn on. And that's the part that I like. I like the part that the wire is running, the boxes are going up. After the sound start playing, I lose interest. My favorite part, the first song that every sound play. I don't know about you guys. Comment to me what's your favorite part about the sound.
Don't say you lose interest, but you know what? I
don't lose interest.
I thought it was just you, but I realized that even people was asking me last year.
Yes.
He was like, oh, is it okay if we come early so we can see the setup?
Yes.
So it's not just you. A lot of people would like to watch
come
the
early
wire
and
run.
just come, if you want to come early to see what I'm seeing. Come early if you want to. Pay your way at the gate, come in, park your car by the police them down the road and come in. Just come have a good time. I'm inviting you to my house. This is my house, sound system.
Yeah, Farmer Jack, that's your area, so you can get there early. He said from the trucks them park.
Yes.
Sometimes they come too early. I be like, damn, we ain't ready yet. People be there stressing us out about food. I be like, look, can we set up first?
Yeah, man, it's people. I promise you. This one is what I want you guys to come out and support. Come out and support that one, because it's gonna be nice. Them have to wait. Them never call me, say them a show. So guess what? Them have to wait. Come out early. Come support this one. Support this one. This one is gonna be the one that you say, yeah. You're gonna be entertained. You're going to be entertained. I promise you that. It's not gonna be boring. You're going to be entertained. So if you don't check the flights, the flights are not bad right now. So check your flights.
Yeah, flights are nice now. Especially if you're coming from New York, the flights, those direct flights are cheap.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's called No Ice Cream Sound. And if you're building a sound, this is where you want to be at.
Yes.
If you're building a sound, or if you have a sound and thinking about going further, this is where you want to be at. 75 years, celebrating 75 years of sound system culture. No ice cream sound, 5 sound system, 16 bass a piece, 8 top end a piece. This is where you want to be. If you love sound system, this is where you want to be.
Yep. Check in on Donald Warner. He said, respect to you and your family.
Donald, thank you, man. Big up yourself.
Tidal Movement Sound. We may have, I don't know. I may clip a video of it, but
that mean him not come.
So no, he live in UK. He live outside. He's asking if they're gonna have a stream for the people living outside the UK. We might have some clips. I don't know about a stream yet because it's kind of hot in the phone.
Yeah, I'm gonna be very, very busy.
We're gonna be busy. So, but
Making
we'll
sure-
try to
Or you
set
can
up.
just wait for the YouTube video when it drops.
Yeah, we'll probably put up a video.
Yeah.
Not probably. We will put up a video after the event. That's definite.
So, if you're on here watching and you're not yet subscribed to this channel, please do so. I understand some people may not be familiar with technology. Ask your son or your daughter to subscribe. That's how you help the channel to grow. And we want to grow this channel with real people, not fake people or people who love the culture, people who want to see the culture grow and grow to what it can be. You understand? And we must work together as a sound nation. I don't care if you're Chinese, Black, Mexican. I don't care whatever race you're from. If you're saying amplifier, speaker box, wire, we're all saying the same thing. And I think we all have the same goal. Sound system culture. So now I gotta go. I should have been gone from a long time. But
Where we go?
anyway, people. I'll be out, but in my going in and coming in, I will say to everybody from near or from far, this is something I've been passionate about. And this no ice cream sound has been Nadia's dream. And we finally got somewhere after so many searching and so many digging and so many doors locked in our face and so many red tapes we got to go through. It is not easy till we finally find a place like this that we can do it on. It is not easy to find a place that we could have the permit for this, the permit for that. The police got to be there. We want them to be there. We want to make sure everybody's safe. And they're not a police that antagonize nobody. They're not that type of police. Because I wouldn't have them if that's the case.
Yeah.
Parking will be there endless.
Yeah, there's gonna be parking. Yeah.
Bring your kids. You don't got a babysitter, bring your kids.
You can put them on the other side of the
You
parking.
can put them on the other side of the place. That's how big the place is. You understand? So come out, bring your chair. If you're driving, bring a chair with you. You can sit underneath a coconut tree. You can sit underneath a big tree, shady tree, whatever you want to call it. Come out and come have a good time. Love Vibe, Magnet Force 24, Majesty Sound, Ready Master. Who else may I left out?
Young jugglers.
Young jugglers driving from New York City, from the Bronx coming down here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, brother. Sometimes you have to promote your sound, brother.
And he just got put on last minute. I have to give my hats off to
Young jugglers.
young jugglers.
Yeah, man. Big up to young jugglers. Jafar, when him?
Zafari.
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 Big up to Zafari, man. That you, they really. Jabari. He's really passionate about like me for the culture. I call the man. The man say, yeah, I said, what you want? What you need? You need the logo? You need this? He's very passionate about it. So I have to give it to them. Big up to Earl from Love Vibes. Big up to Magnet Force 24. Big up to Redman from Majesty. Big up to everybody that's on here, that's working with us. Big up to everybody.
Yeah.
You understand? And on this platform, we talk about every sound system. Some platform you look at, you just see a flyer, nobody speak about the sound that's on there.
Yep.
We run our platform different. It's about the culture. It's about getting everybody names that's on the flyer, talk about. So when they step out there, people can say, yo, I know that sound there. That's so much different.
As a matter of fact, we're going to be over by West Palm Road, really Belglades. They're having an event there tomorrow.
Mother's Day, we're going to be in Belglades. Mother's Day down there. 4 columns is going to be outside. Mother's Day. And we are going there. You understand? So big up to Magnet Force for that one. Mother's Day weekend, they keep it every year in Belglades, Florida. 4 columns is going to be outside.
That's not 4 columns.
It will be when they're done. They never be fair with that one. Somebody always carry something extra. So, but nonetheless, it's a Mother's Day event.
Yeah, so we
will be there driving for hours, and then Monday I work. We don't know how me I do it, but we do it for the love, and we've been doing that before we are do what we are do.
Yeah, we've been doing that. Yes, you're right. Pack promo JetBlue. That's my airline that I fly.
Yeah, Nadia got stocks in there.
From I moved to Florida, that's what I do.
She got stocks. But let me say this, don't want to be rude. I got today Saturday. I got to have some stuff I got to do on the road. So big up to everybody that's coming out. And I hope you guys come out and come have a good time, good food, good vibes, good sound system. entertainment wise. Mr. Lex is gonna be the host, and he's a person that been doing this sound thing even before me hosting them. So Mr. Lex is gonna be hosting it. I'm gonna do a little bit of the hosting, and then he's gonna be the main captain of steering the ship. So big up to Mr. Lex. He's on board with the project, so you know there's something go. So
Yes.
I gotta be out. I'll sit out.
Yes, Donnell. Ray and him nephew will be there too. We just picked up a couple of Ray and his nephew from the airport, straight from Jamaica too, because you know they have a little outage of that. But yes, Farmer Jag, I know you will be there around the corner from your place there. That around the corner for us. That's about 3.5 hours. But we'll be waking up early to come check it out early. And try to get back on the road at a decent time. It's probably gonna be hot as hell out there. That was, I think Noah said that was Shakes. DJ Rev P, check it in. Yes, Selector Boy. We get Tree. We invite Tree, Ray, and nephew straight from Jamaica. They come. We have to go pick them up. Actually, they come in here at 2:00. That was what the call was for. Because we go to every store, even in the neighborhoods where there's no Jamaicans. It's like you can't find them. But I found one store. I'm gonna have to go check them. That and Aki. You know, Aki is there's a shortage in Aki and there's a shortage in Ray and nephew. But in any case, I was just staying back to answer whoever I didn't see earlier, but I'm going to close out now. Yeah. So to the next live, I don't know if we might do a live tomorrow. Maybe I might run a live tomorrow for you guys, but it gets kind of loud at the events. So we might do video, but I might run a live because it's going to be a lot of, what do you call it? Copyright. Yeah, shortage of Aki, 6 Love. In Orlando, there's a spot we always go to. My sister, she had to go there. She was gonna buy me a whole bunch, and she said there was only 8. So she got 8, and then I scrummage 8 up here where I'm at. I live an hour and a half from her. So Florida, I don't know about nowhere else, but Florida, we definitely got a shortage of Aki. No, Tidal Movement Sound, we won't have no Wasi amp. We did the Wasi amp already. Wasi will be there, more than likely, but no amp. We already did that. So we have 2 lives. I think I have a live and a regular video of the Wasi amp already. All right, guys. So until tomorrow, if I decide to do a live, see it tomorrow, or you'll see a video in a few days, whichever way. Hey, Yellow. Was that Yellow's Lewis? Check in. All right. Good day, people. What the hell? Yes, you're late. But I got you in. I got you checked in real late. It's all right. I might do a live tomorrow. Maybe when we're driving, I'll do a live to go to the place and then maybe do a video separately. Because like I stated, if they have the copyright, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see what kind of mood I'm in because I don't like the heat. What time? Well, it's a 3.5 hour drive. So we're probably going to be driving out from 8 o'clock in the morning. But that's the drive time. 8, 9, 10, 11... 11, 12, maybe 11:30, 12, around that time. Possibly, if I decide to do it, it'll be around that time there. Or we might just do a little chat on the way there. Just checking in, Yellow. Yes, Yellow. You're catching the end of it. So we're getting ready to check out. Yeah. But like I said, it's good. Once it start getting hot, your girl don't like the heat. So I'm going to be hiding from the heat. But I'll try to get some video clippage for y'all tomorrow, okay? Yes, Yellow, watch the replay. Okay, guys, you guys have a good rest of y'all Saturday. Later.